How do you go from rags to riches?
Buy the right company stock at its IPO.
Tesla has been one of those miracles in the making.
That's an incredible story. Guess how much you'd be worth today if you invested in that IPO.
We're about to tell you.
These things can be so hard to spot. So let's give you the real quick path to success.
Looking at that 2010 starting line.
They had exactly one product, which was the Tesla Roadster.
Right. Stuffing batteries into British sports cars.
But I mean, it proved the thesis. Highway-capable EVs didn't require you to sacrifice styling or, driving performance.
By the IPO, they'd only sold 1,063 Roadsters.
With that, it defied logic that investors slapped a $17 share price on the company at that point.
Yeah, over a $1.5 billion company valuation.
Investors were buying into two foundational ideas that legacy automakers just didn't have.
First, a proprietary electric powertrain, meaning the battery packs, the motor, the software.
And second, perhaps more radically, they were buying into their vertically integrated direct sales model.
Bypassing the traditional franchise dealerships entirely.
Owning the customer experience meant they controlled the entire feedback loop, and the structural advantage obviously scaled up over time.
Jumping to reports released earlier this year, revenues are approaching an astonishing annual rate of $100 billion.
And that unprecedented dominance created a market valuation so massive that Tesla had to alter its stock structure repeatedly.
Right, just to keep shares affordable for everyday retail investors.
Exactly. Recent filings outlined two major stock splits to achieve that.
There was a 5-for-1 split in August 2020.
Followed by a 3-for-1 split in August 2022.
Which means the compounding effect on that original $17 IPO share is pretty remarkable.
Let's run the math for you. If you bought one single share at the IPO for $17, that 2020 split turns it into 5 shares. And the 2022 split turns those 5 shares into 15. Your single IPO share is multiplied into 15 shares without you doing a thing.
So, if we pick a day and price, well, it opened this year near $438 per share.
So using that number, the math becomes pretty simple.
Your $17 investment turns into 15 shares worth a combined $6,570.
Say I cut back on one of my guilty pleasures and put something like $1,000 into the initial IPO.
Okay, let's say you bought 60 shares. That would have turned into 900 shares after the stock splits, and earlier this year you'd have been sitting on a combined $394,000.
That's just wild. So they went from relying on basically 1,000 modified Roadsters to generating nearly $100 billion a year through mass-market EVs and global energy storage.
Simply incredible. For many, it was so hard to believe those visions would become a reality. But they did it.
What actual tangible products will be required to sustain that valuation for the next 15 years?
I'm thinking about what the next big thing will be. Do we know of any other hot IPOs Elon Musk is working on?